In Laura Mulvey's article Visual Pleasure and Narrative Cinema in 1975, Mulvey analyzed the theory of the male gaze. It is criticizing about the depiction of women through cinema. Mulvey argues that from the development society where the male are dominant, the social values are easily built from a male's perspective. It demonstrates the notion of the control over women from heterosexual male's desire and expression of power. When woman's image is subjected as the belonging of male due to the patriarchal culture, that notion is further reinforced through film in order to please the male audiences. The key concept of this theory, zoopophilia, is about the perception of women being viewed as objects in order to satisfy the male's superior pleasure. Cinema functions as voyeuristic method in order to encourage the audience to take pleasure from gazing the woman's features. By emphasizing the visual sexual appeal in the construction and presentation of female characters, it also plays the desire of male having that sense of control. When the gender imbalance is exaggerated, it also leads to other aspects of theory which relates to narcissism. It is the concept by gazing that sense of self-satisfaction by being viewed. However, it also leads to the idea of mirror stage. Rather than enjoying in the mirror of the true sense of self, women's sense is satisfied by their external idealist image with the generalized social values. Therefore, the audience's social values are easily molded through the unchallenged mainstream film when coding the language of dominant patriarchy. It leads us to questions that is the purpose of women's exist only to serve men's desire and being possessed? Also, while we caught within the sense of language of the patriarchy, how do we fight against unconscious code? However, how do the film successfully examine the idea of patriarchy? It can be explained further through the film High School Musical 3 in 2008. When Sharpay walks at school, the camera is shot at a low angle focusing specific body features such as her legs and bottom, adding the reactions from the other schoolmates of their satisfaction and enjoyment when gazing her body. The camera is also panning from low to up in order to emphasize the gaze from a male's perspective of the sexual nature, which normalize the sense of superiority when males are able to gaze woman's body without being viewed as encroaching female. With the emphasis of the short skirt, it also further demonstrates the sexual desire of men with the sense of subjugation towards women. On the other hand, when the character also enjoys being viewed and gazed, it is constructing the idealist image through screen of the human subjectivity, which glorifies the idea of women being sexually observed. Mulvey argues the fact that cinema is actually an patriarchal system when male are active and independent, whereas female is only to be controlled and satisfied of the male gaze.